No?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. That's right.
Is this supposed to be a song?
Yep. It's about deer.
I found a good song yesterday, too.
I'm a hunter now. I don't know if you know that, Buster.
Yeah, I see his camera on everything.
No, I knew he's...
Yep, got myself a deer. Let me take these glasses off.
I mean, the
I
damn
almost
deer walked
spilled
out
my booze.
30 yards in front of him and fell over dead.
I scared the shit out of it. I scared it to death. Let's see.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, hold on. Where am I? I don't even know where I am.
Well, neither do I, because you act like you're hunting. That's why it's confusing me.
I don't know what's happening. Am I on the other? There it is. There's the cursor right there. Look at that. It's not moving now.
I mean, this can start out good.
You think it did?
Oh, come on.
What do you want me to do?
We haven't had an episode in like 2 years, and you don't have a battery in it?
I have a battery. It's been working the whole day. Oh, see? Why is it stuck? It's right clicking. Turn what on?
Welcome back. The same shit we left with years ago.
Yep,
We are looking for a new producer. Troy and I. You have anybody?
Check on Indeed.
Have you got your autism 6-year-old son or somebody out there that can help us?
Yeah, let's do that.
Can you show that deer on the feed?
Where's the deer?
I'm going to do it right now. Oh, share screen. Share it. Which is this one. There we go. That's Daddy's buck right there. Yeah. Look at that beauty.
Yeah.
Look at that beauty. Okay, I think. Oh my God, we need batteries. I'm stuck again.
Yeah, it was a good idea to go live.
Well, this is live. All right, how do we open this? Does anybody know how to open this?
Do you have any batteries?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got batteries.
We have to sit here and look at this deer? Yeah, this is killing me.
Yeah, it's a beautiful deer, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I paid for it.
Yep.
Bastard.
Our user base is already tuning out.
Yeah, that's okay. How do you know? What do you mean you paid for it?
Well, I mean, I don't need to get into it, but you're a guest.
Oh yeah. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for the deer. See
Thanks
you
for
later.
the deer. I mean, I thought you'd be proud and happy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I wore my hunting, some faux hunting gear.
Yeah, I see that, especially since the air conditioning isn't working.
We got
How's
three
that feel?
brands. We got Florida Wood Window and Door. We got
Yeah,
Calusa, and we got Cracker.
Yeah, we got it all. All right, I'm taking this off. The bit's over, and it didn't go over well.
The white T-shirt,
Hey,
though.
for what it's worth, is better than a fucking pharmacy guy.
Oh, yeah, it is better than that guy. Who's the head of Pfizer? Don't get him going. All right, welcome, everybody, I guess. Are we on? Are we doing something?
But, I wanted to, can I just like revel in the moment a little bit about my deer?
Well, yeah, you
Jesus.
just did for 10 minutes.
Jesus.
I mean, how long are you going to revel in it?
Hey,
It's my first buck.
walk us through the day, how you led up to it, what happened in the moment, and what happened right thereafter.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I put him
Take
in the
us on your
blind.
journey.
5 minutes later, he shoots and goes sit fell. I just did the whole thing.
We got up there Friday. We hunted in the afternoon. I don't even know if we saw anything. Whatever. Next morning we got up, go over to his lease, and I'm in a blind. So sure, hopefully if people know what a blind is. I don't know if I should be the one to explain it, but it's a ground blind. It's like a little pop-up building that you sit in. It's a tent kind of thing, yeah. And
so the deer is blind to you.
the deer is blind, hopefully blind to you, to me, like most people are. But it's a 2-lane strip. So with woods in between, like a fork in the road. Anyway, where were you? Hunting in a stand? You were up in a stand, I think. Oh, no. You were on, I mean, I don't remember, you dick.
He
What are you
placed
doing?
you. You don't
Really
know
don't
where
worry
He
you
just
about
doesn't
me.
care. He just loves it.
Don't worry about me. I
All
was
right,
fine.
anyway, saw some deer come out by a feeder. The feeder was off to the left, another strip off to the right, and nothing really, there's some nice deer and stuff. About an hour in, what time did we get in? Like 6:30, kind of still dark. About an hour in, I just see this deer come out, this buck come out, and I'm like, you say you're not going to panic. You panic. At least I do. Your heart rate starts going and you're like crazy. This was like first time I knew I had a shot at taking a shot at a nice
deer.
buck, proper deer. Yeah. So
Didn't you miss one last year?
yes, I did. And
Well,
we
you
all-
said this is the first time.
no, yeah, a proper deer. I don't know how proper that one was, and I'm glad I
And
missed
you're shooting
It
at it?
ain't dead, so
No.
it can't be that
Well,
proper.
It
I
may
mean,
be.
I'm hunting. I was hunting with a flawed rifle. So
Well, I wasn't mine.
no,
I
I
gave
know
you
that's
the
my
good one.
that's
I told
my
you the
that's
lucky
my
one.
bad. Yeah, that's my bad. Anyway, yes. So I wasn't hunting with my rifle. I'm hunting with our friend's rifle, and this thing comes out. And it just looks so much bigger than anything that's
So real
there.
quick, was that last rifle not dialed in, or you just
No,
had bad
the
shot?
barrel's not set in the stock, and the barrel moves a little bit.
Oh, you're lucky you didn't blow up in your face.
Yeah, I guess
Could have shot somebody.
I could have shot somebody. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad gun etiquette.
No, the gun he used though was Dan's gun, which has got great karma. Everyone.
Yes, this gun has some deer on it.
I almost should start using.
So
it. I'm not
the
tired of it.
Yankee from Long Island got a hold of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he killed it. He got one. That's what he did.
He hammer. Oh, who's this?
Wow, the unemployables, here they are.
Yeah, that's right. This is my friend Bill. This is Bill Tavernese. I call him Skipper. Bill, we're going over my deer story, and
I'm listening. I'm listening. I hear it all
Bill
about
doesn't eat meat.
Bill also doesn't kill animals.
Bill doesn't. All right. Well,
Oh, that's
well,
our first PETA complaint
buckle up,
right there.
Buckle up. So anyway, this thing comes out, and it's so much bigger than anything that's around there. So I have binoculars. I'm shaking. I put them down. I bring the rifle up. I get them in the scope. But a couple of things are going through my head more than shoot. Is this better be a good deer, because nobody wants to hear someone who shall remain nameless, bust your, because the rule is, there are rules, and it has to be no, what do we call them? Dicky doos. No little racks like this and stuff like that. It's got to be something worthwhile, right? So I'm nervous about that too. I pulled the gun down. I took it.
Nothing crossed your mind. It was like, this guy's probably been a father to 50 babies this year, and I'm taking them away. Make it like the damn hood.
See?
No.
50 babies.
No, I don't know. 50 babies. I don't know.
He's
that
out of
much.
his mind,
He's
though.
out of his mind.
No, they just go around and fuck all the women, right?
No, they don't. There was only a certain time, like a week or couple weeks.
Hey, you know how
It's
much
called
business you can
ru-
do in a week?
No, that you got to get them all the time. They're not doing that many. But I mean, what if you kill the mother and the babies there?
Yeah, even worse. Knock the mom
okay,
off.
well,
that's a thing of war. It's bad.
No, we do that too.
Not with intent.
Welcome, Skip.
Yeah, with intent. I want to eat it.
The unemployables, that's what I was saying.
No,
The
Totally.
unemployables. No, we're employable.
The
So,
unemployables.
listen,
Yeah, we're
so let me-
employed. We're
yeah,
just not employed.
We're just
We-
Bill. Just really quick. Bill comes from the same neighborhood in Brooklyn. We grew up in the same neighborhood, or at least he did, and where our families are from. He's a great guy. He was a mentor of mine when I first got into real
Don't
estate.
oversell it. Don't oversell
All right, I won't. All right, enough said. I love you.
So he's a New York
yeah,
realtor?
He's on the East Coast. Yeah, and he runs.
I'm on
a-
the East Coast
I wouldn't
of
want to be
Florida.
his
He's got
mentor
a
either.
school. And
I'm in Palm Beach County.
yeah, he's on the East Coast.
I'm in real
So,
Florida.
so
Trump land.
as soon as I pulled it down, I said, no, this is, and I put it right back up. I got him in, and he's so right. I mean, the trigger, I didn't even feel it, and it went boom. It all happened so quick, Troy, but he just fell right where he was standing. Like, he didn't run or anything. So yeah, I did watch him die because he was still moving. That was
you
pretty,
cry?
it was, no, I didn't cry. I just said I was kind of sorry, and I said, thank you, Lord. I mean, I don't know, because we eat the meat, so it's not like I'm just shooting it to just,
I cried.
he cried, yeah, because he
Son
Do
of
you
a
eat
bitch.
it all? Or do you
Son
eat
of
it
a
all? Or
bitch.
do you give it away? I mean, but you do harvest the whole.
Yeah, we have it
deer.
processed. Yeah, it's processed.
All right.
You take it to
All
the
right.
processor.
In that case, it's different.
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
Deer hoof soup. You never had deer hoof soup?
The whole soup.
We got the hoofs.
The hoof.
My wife cooks it all.
Deer sweet
bleh.
bread. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Top of,
So what's funny is, so then another buck younger comes out from, and I wish I had this picture to put up. It's eerie. But another buck comes out from the left, and what did they call him? High top or something. His horns, his antlers are kind of close and tall. So he's kind of odd looking in a way.
Oh, you just want to take the whole family out?
No, right.
Brother and the
Listen,
uncle.
no, I'm not. So he disappears into the middle of the wood, in between that split. Troy, he comes out directly behind the buck that I shot and stands over it and just stares at the blind.
Yeah, he's like, fucker.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, now you say it happens all the time.
It happens. They don't even look at him.
It was just weird.
So what are they doing? They walk over there and be like, hey,
He
what
just walked
happened?
away.
They don't pay any attention.
But then I knew.
You don't
like,
think they're smart enough to
No.
know what just happened?
no.
No.
So he comes.
If he's smart enough to know what just happened, he wouldn't be standing there. He'd be hauling ass.
That's a good point.
Right. So we waited. So we waited.
But he doesn't know. He doesn't know what that deer's.
He thinks it. What? He thinks it's sleeping.
I've seen it a bunch of times. They'll walk right around him, like it's not there.
Anyway.
they're not very packish deer. They really don't look out for each other.
No. They're not.
packish.
It's not like elephant pack.
Exactly.
And we
They
waited
don't
there
go
for
back.
I don't know
Yeah.
an hour or so, and it finally died, and he came, and I'm like, God, I hope
You
it's-
didn't want to walk up to it and just finish it. You let it sit there and torture for an
Yeah,
hour.
you don't get out.
It wasn't an hour.
It wasn't
You're
It wasn't an
supposed to
hour
put
till
him
it
out of his
died.
misery.
no, it wasn't an hour till it died. It was an hour until he's still hunting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to walk out inside of his line.
So
of
he get up, we
fire.
drive up to it, and he gets out and he goes, dude, and I'm waiting for him to say, like, what the heck? Like, what did you? He goes, dude, it's a monster. You did good. And I was like, so,
He gave
relieved.
you a compliment.
Yeah, and it was.
How'd that
It's a
feel?
nice
It was hard
buck.
to do.
How did that feel?
Felt good.
It was tough. It was tough.
Felt
dude.
good.
And it's not easy.
You were pulling
And then we
teeth,
had-
you setting the
It's
words
not,
from your
it
mouth.
was not easy. I'm like, God, I got to tell him it's not.
Oh, come on.
I was
You're
waiting
such
for
a
like
liar.
a little one,
You're
I'm like-
such a liar. That's crazy.
But
You're a
anyway, you
liar.
got it. So we congratulate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, let's
All
do
right.
away with the deer story. It wasn't that
All right.
much of a deer story. Didn't it?
Congrats.
But
How
I'm
long
glad.
did this
proud of you.
take, by the way? Jeez, it sounded like this took up most of the podcast.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
exactly.
all right.
That's my
We've only-
point.
12 minutes.
Anthony
Not
and
even.
his-
And we have technical
Anthony and his
difficulties.
deer.
Yeah.
My-
Well, real
my
estate's
dear.
slow right now, isn't it? You got 3 hours to spare, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the air conditioning working? In
Yeah,
shed?
so far so good. It's
No,
only gone up
it's
2
not.
degrees.
It's not working.
Thank God it's raining and cold. Oh, cool.
If you got something to say it quick, because we're not going to be in here long.
Listen, is everybody happy?
Oh, we're thrilled. You want me to do it?
Is everybody happy? And Troy won't do it.
The dance.
all
You
right.
got to do the dance.
I'm happy, but I don't
Is
think
that the Trump
Oh, my
dance?
God.
Well, that's the dance. Yeah,
That's
that's
the
why.
dance.
Trump dance.
Yeah, the Trump dance. Exactly. We got to be happy about that.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. Oh, we're gonna...
Yes. We are over here on the East Coast.
Well, we are here too, believe me.
Really?
Hey, you guys went the right way this go too.
Yeah, we're very happy.
Yeah, they did good.
Except for Broward. What's up with Broward?
Broward's
still-
always been Palm Beach County. Listen, Palm Beach County, we didn't have the majority vote as far as Republicans were concerned. We lost it by about 5%. Palm
But
Beach
it's
County
up
was
from
also,
history.
But
though.
it's up.
It's the
It's
Cubans
way
and the
up.
Venezuelans
It's way
that
up.
help you guys out.
exactly.
beers going
It's
here.
way
This
up.
is a good
Not
day.
only that, it's a lot of the people that moved here during 2020, during COVID, to get away from the politics in the Northeast, and they came here. And a lot of them did migrate to Palm Beach County.
Well, at least they're not blue, so they're
Exactly.
red. So that's
They
good.
came here. They came here with their own politics, which was red.
Well,
Oh, good.
hopefully they stick with it. They don't. I have a neighbor who moved from California. He moved here because in San Diego they got bums around their house. Nice place, little bit off the beach. You could walk there. So he got out of there because he's like, I wake up in the morning, I got a bum charging his phone on the front porch. He
It's a
said they got to
cesspool.
go.
Yeah, it's a cesspool.
But then all of a sudden he moves here.
He's loud.
He's got a little dog. He's pushing that shit around with a baby buggy. So I mean, at some level, he didn't change that much.
It's
I
still
got
in
a, I
them.
got a, I got a little dog. I got a Shih Tzu. So
You
I-
push
I
it in,
get
baby
the-
He
buggy?
pushed
You
it in
got
the
a Shih
Okay,
Tzu.
good.
You don't eat meat.
No baby buggy. I got a Shih Tzu. I got a 16-and-a-half-year-old Shih Tzu who thinks he's 180 pounds. He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
neighborhood bully. He bullies every dog. Every dog in my community is afraid of him. I got a neighbor with a beagle. All right, a 60-pound beagle that's scared to death of my 10-pound Shih Tzu.
Yeah, he has a big.
incredible.
So, Bill, this is Troy.
Nice to
That's
meet you, Bill.
Troy.
Buster.
Troy, how are you, Buster?
Is that
Buster the
water
dog-
or vodka?
Buster
Don't worry,
the
man.
dog dad or something, right? What is it?
Huh?
Buster the dog dad.
He's
What's
the dog
whole-
father. He's
Yeah.
the dog father.
The dog father, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Is
gave
that
each
just
other
a play-
names.
Is that a play on Godfather, or is he actually own dogs?
Well, it's the Oddfathers.
No, 'cause I got so many dogs.
He's got a lot of dogs. All
he's
the
got
dogs go
both.
to his house.
It's a play on the Godfather, and he's got a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
makes it makes sense. now.
Troy's not.
Perfect.
Troy's just Troy. It is because we asked him, what do you want to? What do you want to? He goes, I don't know, just Troy. So we're like,
So
all right,
let
Troy,
me
Troy it
interrupt.
is.
What was the? What were you talking about? What's the topic? What was the?
It was just about him hunting. I had on camouflage. You missed it.
You had it
didn't
on,
get to
on
the
the
meat yet.
podcast? You had the
Yeah, just
camouflage?
I ripped it off. Yeah, I was just
No, I
dicking
wasn't-
around. I try to do
I
things
just-
that are fun, not like.
Does Bill know we're live?
Yeah, he knows we're live.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
there's probably 3 people listening by accident.
That's
Bob.
There are 0 people.
Was this
Oh,
your
0?
first time,
Okay, good.
Anthony? Was this your first time hunting?
No.
Okay, so you've been hunting before.
Yes.
All right, upstate New York.
No, not at all. Really, very little with my dad. Very little. He was not a hunter or a fisher.
He just hunted last year. Started.
No, my brother's
Before
a big
that.
sportsman.
Was it
My
before
brother-
that?
Yeah.
No,
I just
got
never
my-
saw anything.
My brother is.
What was that?
Big
Was that me?
sportsman. Fishing, hunting, you name it. He does it. So I mean, bow hunting, long
Never
rifle
done that.
hunting. My brother's he still lives in upstate New York. Is a very big sportsman.
Well, he must eat meat.
He eats me. He makes a hell of a venison chili, boy. Probably the best venison chili I've ever. I used to eat meat. Probably one of the best venison chilies I've ever eaten.
Wow.
He would everything. He would have venison cutlets. But my brother would not only catch it, he would catch it, butcher it, and then serve it that night, cook it that night for dinner.
Like
So I
sushi?
mean, he did it
Yeah,
all.
that's-
Yeah, he did it. No,
Yeah,
he did it all. My brother did it all.
Like, what do
He
you say?
butchered it, he cut
Like
it up
sushi.
and everything.
Like sushi, steak
Sushi.
tartare.
That's it, exactly. He would drink the blood, put it across his eyes, and everything. Yeah, it was like a whole thing.
No,
Fair
I
enough.
asked.
They tried to get
I
me
even
out
asked. I said, "Butts, am I supposed to have like blood on my face?" And he goes, "If you were 16, yeah, you should have it."
Yeah, if you
Not
were like
now.
10, we would.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
broke your
you're
cherry.
a little
You
younger.
broke your cherry.
Yeah,
but,
you're
You're a
61.
grown man.
You're
now.
all right. You got your first deer. Nice. Whoops. Okay. Did I add him back? Did I take you off for a second?
There
I
it
think
is.
I
I'm
took
there
you
now.
off for a second.
So, Bill, you don't eat meat at all anymore?
No, I
Is that
haven't
an
been
East
about-
Coast
No,
thing?
he's echoing.
No, it's actually it was a health thing 14 years ago when I stopped smoking. So I stopped eating meat and everything else.
I
I'm
quit
not a-
dipping for a year, and I just picked it back up on Saturday. So, you got any tips? I'm open
Did
to
you really?
ideas.
Yeah, I just did it. Listen, I was and Anthony knew I wasn't embarrassed about how much I smoked. I wasn't one of those guys that said, "Oh, I only smoke about a half a pack a day." I was good for 3 packs a day, easy. And
Wow,
then I just
that's a lot.
cold turkey, man. Just cold turkey. That was it. Done.
That's what I
Really?
did. But 12 months
That's
later, I
tough.
found myself back at it.
I used
Well-
to dip also in school because you couldn't go out. I mean, even though when I started smoking as a kid, you were able to smoke on school grounds. But during the snow and the cold days outside, you don't want to go outside to smoke. So I was dipping also. And it just, yeah, it was too much after a while. It was too much. I mean,
Got too expensive.
it got too expensive. Plus, you find it hard to breathe after a while. I mean, I smoked for 38 years. So I put my time in.
There you go. Yeah. Troy has a bottle too, but he spits in it.
I had a feeling, man. The long neck bud bottles are the
Yeah.
best for that.
All right.
Or
What do you-
It's
open
actually a
top can.
Perrier bottle.
Yeah.
That's
Open
my
top
signature.
Can. Yeah,
So-
open top can. It was good for that also.
Yeah.
Because it just gave you enough to spit into.
That's right. So I convinced everybody to get together today because we wanted to just do, even if it's once a month, whatever, at least a celebratory.
So this is your Thanksgiving podcast?
Yeah,
Your
this is like Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is like Thanksgiving. It is. It's like Thanksgiving,
Literally.
Christmas, New Year's, Easter, the Tooth Fairy. What else?
All
It just
rolled
smells
into
different
one.
outside.
Yeah, just it
Is
smells
it-
like
what's
victory.
going on by you over there? Is it raining? Is it really raining?
Yeah, it's
and
right.
everything?
Yeah, it's hard to see the sky with all the American flags flying around.
That's what it's like over here.
Beautiful.
Jupiter. Listen, Jupiter. I live in Jupiter. People still. I mean, Trump never left. He's on his
Right.
third term right now. So
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like
it's the
never
same
No,
way
I
here.
know.
That's the way it was here too. So
All right. I
Trump
mean,
never
isn't
left.
it though? Isn't anybody just see? And they're still starting all their crappy rhetoric again, which is what lost them this whole shitty thing anyway, right? But like having celebrities get up, paying them to talk,
Paying them.
like it's like that's what bothered me the most. That people who actually fell for it, like people would say, okay, it doesn't matter. Like they believed J-Lo. Worry about Trump, don't worry about Diddy.
Oprah?
I think those people were going to vote for him anyway.
It's
Who
ridiculous.
does Oprah associate with? That
I know.
anybody that any of us know.
She's like one of the richest women in the world.
Yeah.
And then she's got to go get paid $1 million to get up there. And like, who's the one that put that together and say, yeah, she'll come up and talk, but you got to give her $1 million.
All
Like
of them.
this
All
lady's
of
had
worth
to
the
be her
billions
people.
of dollars.
They all felt. How would you like to be the poor schmuck who barely is able to put food on the table, who you really believed in this woman? All right. And then you find out that any money you donated went to pay a celebrity to fly in on a private jet or get a first class hotel penthouse during the interview or build a set. How would you like to be that schmuck?
Yeah, that was that's Daddy. What it
Fucking
call me Daddy?
idiots.
They
Call
had
me
to build.
Daddy.
She wouldn't
You
go
ever
out
watch
there.
that podcast? She's
No,
gonna
no.
talk about everything from friggin' tying people up, tying men up, tying women up, all kinds of sexual positions. This is what they're pushing.
We don't condone that kind of stuff here at the Oddfathers.
Like,
We don't.
We kill deer, though.
We kill deer. We shoot deer.
Hang on, what was that podcast again?
is that Daddy with 2 D's?
Daddy.
Or,
Yeah.
Daddy. Just kill
Is
Daddy.
that T?
Can you spell that? But I mean, how'd you like to be that schmuck and find out that they were not only that? Wait a second.
They're broke.
They raised $1 billion and they're 20 million in the
20
hole?
million in the
20
hole.
million.
That's how good they
Unbelievable.
are with money.
They didn't do very well.
Hell no.
I mean, who? I mean, how much of that billion actually didn't go in someone's pocket or someone's whatever.
Oh, I think it did. There's no
There's
doubt.
got to be a lot of embezzlement.
We're the poll.
How do you
We're the
spend $1 billion?
pollsters or somebody. It's the poll people that must have got it because I mean, they had to be making polls up.
No, and you know what else? The crowds. The crowds.
Well, they were paying. They were paying.
I'm sorry, they were
homeless people to come sit in the audience.
as far as I know, they a lot of them were paid. From what I understand, allegedly they were bussed in and
Allegedly.
I mean, just saying, you got to be careful if you want to, you know.
Well, they
So-
were doing
already
it with
gotten
a lot
kicked
of
off
these
before.
What's the site that you had?
What site?
Buy a crowd.
Crowd. Yeah, something crowd. What the hell was it?
Seriously, there's a site like that?
You can
Yeah.
buy a crowd. You can pay for them. You can. I
Crowd.
could send a crowd to your house right now, and they could be outside.
Well, why do you think these entertainers? Why do you think they hired these entertainers? If you promise, if you know people are coming, if you know Beyonce's coming, all right, you're gonna have every Beyonce fan trying to get there to see her up close.
They can barely
Same
get
thing
into
with-
her concert. They're going to be able to
Exactly.
go there
Right.
for free.
They go there for free. So now you've got 5,000, 10,000 people that you wouldn't have had before. So they didn't have to buy a crowd. They bought a
Right.
celebrity to draw a crowd.
Well,
Right.
They
Just
still
what they
bought
did.
it.
And they're
They still paid
expecting,
for
and they
it.
were
Yeah,
expecting.
Same thing.
Yeah.
That's what they did, though.
Absolutely.
But they weren't there to see her.
Yeah, they weren't there to see Harris.
No.
They were. I don't even like saying her name. They weren't there to see her. They were there to see the celebrity.
Her, they, him.
Yeah, no, and that's another thing.
Her, they,
I mean,
him.
they don't realize,
Them,
and they're
those.
still like they're still. Yeah, that's the thing. It was a total rejection. It was a total rejection of the DEI.
No, it's
It-
a
it was-
complete referendum in 2008 in Obama's presidencies that set us down the wrong track.
Exactly. I know.
Obama.
Yeah,
no limit.
I knew it.
There was no more limit anymore.
Come on,
Here he
Troy.
goes with
Whatever you
Obama.
want.
Obama started
Well,
this.
He did. That was in place, so it would eliminate the richest person buying the election, and that's just what they tried to do. They tried to buy the. Wait, forget about this. What is this other brain dead nitwit lame duck doing, giving rocks to the Ukrainians to throw
Right.
at the Russians who carry guns? What is that
where
all
is? Does
about?
anybody know where he is? Last I saw him, he was roaming the the
He was in-
rainforest.
He was in the rainforest. It was like
Holy shit!
No, he
a
was
monkey
getting
on
on a
his
plane when he
shoulder.
was leaving, and this news lady journalist is yelling to him, "You haven't given us," and she was like very obnoxious, didn't sound overly professional, and he's just like do walking on the plane, not even turning around or nothing. He knows that he can't have a proper conversation. He can't turn around and say nothing.
what is he doing to us? He's putting us in World War. He's putting it. First of all,
It's
he's
not
probably-
him. He don't even know what's happening.
He's eliminating. I mean, Ukraine can't fight this.
It's the-
I don't see this. It's the what?
No. What do you call it? Military industrial complex. He's not running
mess.
anything. Just the way she wasn't. This is what I mean. It still bothers me, and I'm glad it was kind of in the cooler. That's why that's there.
What do you got? A cooler?
I have a
trying.
refrigerator, but it's
Wait, you got free drinks over there?
yeah, free drinks. This is what
Drinking
listen.
water out of a plastic bottle.
hump
you guys
day.
have drinks?
Oh, this is great.
Perrier? I mean, what's going on over
It
there?
ain't Perrier.
Even though it was a landslide,
Right.
it's not Perrier.
It was.
It was Perrier. Oh, that's right. Oh, your spittoon. Isn't that what you call it? A spittoon?
Spittoon.
Which
Why do
ding, you know? But so many people still just made you feel bad, and I feel relieved, but I also feel there's too many girls, young girls. My daughter, one of them, who are still wrapped up in that. I'm not free.
She didn't shave her head, did she?
No,
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
So
Not
she's
yet.
not having sex with boys no more.
no.
No, she's still doing that.
I hope.
First
not.
of all, did you hear Whoopi Goldberg said she's not having sex with men
Yeah,
anymore?
yeah. I mean,
What
that's the
fucking
biggest.
men was she having
No,
sex
I
with?
mean,
I want to know.
first of all, what was Ted
What
Danson
blind
thinking?
bastard.
What was
Remember
he?
when
He
Ted
must have been into
Danson
some
went out with
kinky
Whoopi?
shit. Yeah.
And he was doing the blackface and everything.
Did you see the pissed off faces of the women of the View because they had to do a legal disclaimer because they were going to get sued about what they said about Matt Gaetz? So what's her name? Sonny? Who's not so sunny?
Yeah,
Had-
she's a nitwit, man.
No, they're
Oh,
all
jeez.
nitwits. They're all just batshit
I don't
crazy.
even know how that show's still on.
Have you
Because it
seen the
draws
audience?
in-
I think just because it's controversial,
Because it
When they
draws
shine
in-
to the audience,
so they think.
you can
All
see.
women?
Yeah,
They have an all-woman audience.
Rich white women.
Exactly. No, not even
Both.
no. People that are very impressionable, like Anthony's kids. I mean, That's what
No,
they prey
not kids.
on.
Just one is a little.
Just one.
I kind of understand from
It's
her
the same
environment going
thing-
through school, but
Oprah's audience too.
Doesn't matter.
People went there to get free shit. Nobody went there to listen. I mean, she's talking about marriage. She was never married. She's talking about relating to people. She's a multi-billionaire. The same audience for The View. Young women who they just clap at everything and they get free shit when they show up.
did you see what's his name? That guy. Well, you don't probably watch it. You know, even what's his name? Stephen A. Smith.
I don't watch
the guy. The guy from
Yeah.
ESPN. He
All
did-
these celebrities, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Oprah.
If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
You're going to look an audience in the face and you're going to tell them that if you vote for Donald Trump, you may not ever be able to cast a vote again. Who believed that? Who believed that coming from Oprah? Truly, who believed that? This is the kind of stuff that alienates an electorate, that alienates a vote or a voter. Because the freedom that you tell them they have, you try to confiscate morally by letting them know you ain't worth a damn unless you vote the way we say you should vote. Who's going to go for that in a general election with an economy rife with inflation, with over 12 million people coming crossing the borders, with people wondering about their dollars, the dollars that they earn, the dollars that they have in their pocket, the value of that dollar dissipating before our very eyes. But in the same breath, you're telling them that you got to take even more money out of their pocket to finance immigrants that come across the border illegally at the behest of the Democratic Party looking to secure a voting bloc. Did you think that would work? Did you think that would work?
Unfortunately, that are very impressionable for whatever reason. They're not yet free thinkers, and they listen to these people who, you know, I don't know, that they look up
It's
to.
not even free thinkers. It's just like lack of common sense.
Well, that's, yes.
Well,
We're back
they
to
don't.
it.
They believed everything. I mean, taking away a woman's right to choose. Trump's not taking away their right to choose. Just gave the power back to the state. But they didn't do their research. They listened to the one or two people like the Whoopi Goldbergs and the Joy Behars and everything else of the world, and they just believed everything they said.
I don't get it.
Because
We would sit here-
they look up to these people. Same thing. Listen, the same thing with what's her name? The one that every time she went to a football game, the viewership went up. What the hell's her name? The singer, the young girl.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. All right, Taylor Swift.
Who
Oh, they're going
cares?
to take away your right to choose. But they have these young, impressionable fans that they listen to everything. If Taylor Swift told her fans to go out and buy and wear a red shirt tomorrow, you'd be seeing girls wearing red shirts all day long.
No, I
They
think
just
there's more
listen to
people.
everything
There's
they
more people
do.
now. Yeah, there's more people now wearing their MAGA hat. I mean,
Well,
we
it's
just
starting-
had it.
that's what's
They just
happening.
had it. You know, don't
Feel
forget.
comfortable now.
They had people. They had staffers in the what was it? The House of having like gay sex or something, right? Wasn't it?
Why are you looking at me? I don't have
in
any
the offices
idea what the fuck you're
in the
talking about.
offices of Congress.
What the
yeah.
fuck's he
there?
doing?
It's like-
What the hell?
Because we talked about it. I wasn't insinuating anything, Buster.
Who's having gay
We
sex?
spent a lot of time in the
I
woods
don't
together.
know if it was gay or
Just the two of us.
Brokeback.
I don't think so.
That poor
I don't
deer is not
remember
the
that.
only thing that went down.
I saw you mounting.
That's how I killed it.
Mountain, right? You
Yeah.
guys were out there like Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you think I killed
What
that
goes
deer?
on in that shed?
Oh my God!
No, it's called a blind.
It's called a blind. Yeah.
Done with the
You're called
shed
a blind.
now.
You think anybody? Never mind. I'm not asking. That's creepy. We're just happy. We're just happy.
Because we're normal. That's
And
why
I just think that I keep saying that they were going to try to screw things up beforehand. And
They
I think it
did.
was
Still got 2 months left.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know
look
what?
he's doing. Look
Remember
he's
what
doing
John
with
said?
This Ukraine-Russia shit.
Yeah. Remember what he said? They're going to get him out with the 25th Amendment, and they're going to slide her in.
They're going to try and slide Harrison. Yeah. I
Well,
don't
they
think
need
that.
to be able to go down as the first black woman president, but I don't know at this point if that's even going to happen. I thought at
No,
some
did
point
you?
it was.
Did you hear what Clinton said? Clinton made a statement that this is the last time they're going to run a woman president because they can't compete. Hillary, all right.
Thank
against
goodness.
Trump.
Oh,
Trump beat their two female choices, Hillary Clinton back in 2016, and now what's her name? Harris in 2024. The only one he couldn't beat was Biden, because Biden's a friggin' lifetime.
That they
friggin'
rigged the election.
politics. And they rigged the election.
That was rigged.
But they're not, according to Bill Clinton. I don't know where I heard it, but I saw some kind of news post.
He said some shit earlier.
No, he
hates
just
his
said
What
it.
did he say?
Yeah, he just said it.
Yeah,
But
he's
he
not-
said something.
they're not gonna run
no,
another
but he
woman
said it's not
candidate.
right. No, what did he say? It's not.
No, he said it'll have to be a Republican woman.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I got news to you. If the Republicans ran a woman, she'd probably win.
that's what he said. He said a
strong
Republican
woman,
woman
yeah.
would win, not a Democrat.
You have a black Republican woman. That bitch would still win.
You don't even. Let me rephrase that. You don't even need a woman of color. But you. Would
If you
just
threw
need a
that
woman.
in, though, that's going to throw a big
That would
vote.
help. But that's
yeah,
what
that's a block.
That's what they were counting on
And-
here. All right, a woman of
Right.
color, a woman, number one, because they figured, well, Hillary got beat because she couldn't relate to the
Yeah, but this girl.
middle
All right,
class.
listen.
But
listen.
they picked that vice president? I mean, come on, dude. I mean, how fucking bad can that be? But whose idea was that?
I mean,
I mean, that fruitcake.
Oh,
It's like
God.
there's two girls running.
Yeah, I mean,
it
he's
was
like,
You
oh,
talking about
yay.
walls? I listen. His wife's another nut. Did you see her?
Oh no,
Yeah.
she's a loon. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah.
Loon.
Okay, first of all, you go on. You're going for vice president, and you don't say, well, sometimes I'm a knucklehead. Disqualified. That's it.
Listen,
You're done.
No,
she
you're-
should have picked Shapiro. All
Hell
right?
yeah, she should.
They're anti-Jew. They're
Yeah.
Okay,
anti-Israel.
well,
Should have been Shapiro.
Shapiro's not doing shit in Pennsylvania.
Listen, that's been like that for years.
The Supreme Court of Pennsylvania comes down and says you can't count those votes, and they're like, you know what? Well, people don't listen to this shit anyways. What's that one lady? And we're gonna do it. We're gonna, so what? It doesn't matter. And they're gonna
They all
count them.
think
I
they're
mean,
gonna do whatever. Look at the governor of California and the mayors of these small cities. Oh, we're not going to listen to Trump. Then you're not going to get anything. Fuck it, you're going to get just ramble. You're going to get pushed out.
Well, and their
he
people
better
just
go in
came
there
up
and
and
kick ass, man.
voted against a lot of those policies at a higher level than any time before.
Yep.
Well, you got to
He was
think
a good
JFK
speaker.
was the
He was black.
first Catholic.
JFK was the
That
first
was a state
Catholic.
too.
Look how long it took.
look at what a
1960.
bang up job he did.
Look at 1960. But I'm
They killed him.
Well, first.
Well, Trump's going to let that information out these days.
I hope
I don't know, man.
I wanna
That's
know what happened to
mind-blowing
Marilyn
shit.
Monroe. I want to know what happened to Marilyn Monroe. I want to know why she was dating the two brothers. She
Yeah.
was getting away. I mean, I have no girls who've dated two brothers, but she was dating
Hey.
two brothers. And next thing you know, she just disappeared, and she just gets ODs or whatever. I want to know. What
Yeah, there's a lot of
happened to her.
mysterious deaths. What? You're going to see some more mysterious deaths in the couple of months
I
to
mean,
come.
go look at the Clinton.
Allegedly.
that's a mess.
Allegedly. Come on.
Allegedly. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but that's not sex. But that's not
Allegedly.
sex. Oral sex is not sex because we didn't have
Yeah.
sex.
Okay,
We
okay.
don't
You
go
bring up
into
a good
that
topic.
shit.
Okay, you bring up a good point.
What?
If we were talking about this yesterday, and he thinks I'm nuts. If you're a man and you think about another woman, is that cheating?
What do you
Well,
mean
then
he's thinking?
everybody's fucked up.
That's
Wait,
what I said.
no,
That's not cheating.
Thinking
No.
about
It
another
was just
woman
it's just a
is not
question. I'm
cheating.
not saying
The
I go
church and your wife might think it's cheating,
Right.
but in
Thinking-
reality,
Right,
it's
that's what I'm
just
saying. The
reality.
church
No,
and
the church,
right.
what? The church doesn't. Why? The church says thinking about another woman. It says that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. It doesn't say.
No,
thou
I
shalt
don't
not
think
about
they
thy neighbor's
encourage
wife.
What if it's
jerking
not
off to
exactly
somebody
the
else.
neighbor? They're like a couple of blocks over.
Well, that's the whole thing. The
that's
whole
the- is
neighbor
it different
thing.
then?
The whole neighbor
Oh,
thing is
God.
somebody
There's a
else's
threshold.
wife.
2 blocks is acceptable.
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I don't
outside of 2
believe
blocks,
that
it's not your neighbor
thinking about
anymore.
Another woman is cheating.
I was
You
going to
ask
say,
your
you
wife-
guilty?
No,
That's what he
Did you ask
said.
your wife if it
You
was
guys are
okay to
not
think about
following the
another
whole.
woman? She told you no. Is that what happened, Anthony?
mean-
no, I don't know. I just want to be back in the woods with my dead deer. I mean,
I want to know. I have a question. All right. How long from the time you shot it till it actually died, and why didn't you put it out of its misery?
no, because I was told not to shoot.
That's why you
Again?
carried a handgun, so you can put him out of his misery.
Hey, listen.
Well, I
listen,
asked the
White
same
Earp-
question. He said because then he becomes in Buster's line of sight, and he's like, you don't want to be
No,
on the other
that's
side
not
of
what-
somebody's.
You're supposed to walk over to it and put it out of its misery. That's why you carry a handgun.
That's absolutely not true.
Listen,
I mean, I love
didn't say
I love you,
well.
New York, but that's not true. If
We like 'em to
walk
suffer
up
down
a
here.
deer, if you walk up to a deer that's like that, that's not dying, it's going to jump up and run. You'll never find it ever.
So you believe in letting it lay there and suffer?
Yes, die. It'll die.
Yes,
It
yeah.
died. It literally died probably.
There was no hesitation here.
No,
Yeah,
it's dead.
yeah.
It's already dead. He's just sitting there twitching. It's like a snake. You know, they just keep moving. It's not.
twitch-
It's
I know
already
it
dead.
twitches. Listen,
Yeah.
Now,
I've
if its
seen
head's
somebody-
pulling up and looking around, I mean,
That's kind of what it was doing.
but if it, not for long. I guarantee it wasn't long.
Actually,
No, it was not long.
No,
Anthony,
it's not.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
give
long.
you my brother's phone number.
But that's why he dug his head. Look at me,
Shut your
I'm doing-
eyes and meditate and shut up about it. And, get out and go try to shoot it with a pistol.
Believe me, I
Nah,
shut
you
my eyes. I was
shoot
like,
it. You
Lord,
shoot it with a
please make it be a
22.
good
I'm
one.
not
I don't want to get
I'm not
yelled
saying hit
at.
it with
Please.
a 45 and blow up.
No,
the
no,
head.
no.
I mean, you shoot it with a 22.
I know, but you can't walk up to it. You don't understand. If he sees you, he's gone.
I know it pulses because I've actually.
They haul ass though, like
He's
bad.
like, I'm from New York. I've seen death before.
No, it's a long story. Anthony, I'll let you call
He's
my
also
brother
seen
and
my
get the
act, so
story.
he's very familiar with death.
Dying
They
on
should.
stage.
That's when you
Talk
did a
about
pistol.
twitching.
Yeah, talk about there's a bomb cyclone on the West Coast coming into California. That's
Why
what they
didn't-
used to call my set.
Why didn't you kill him at the time? And put him out of his
Fucking
misery.
bomb cyclone. Good job, Mont. Good job.
Because
Way to walk the crowd.
We wanted
Yeah.
to see him sweat it out on stage.
Oh my God! Please. Yeah, that's great. But all
When
right,
was the
so
last time
see.
you did a? When was the last time you did a stand?
Oh, I do it a lot.
Do you really?
No, hell no.
He was at a coffee shop last week.
Yeah, I
with
was at a
some people.
coffee shop yesterday. It was me, a poet, and somebody with a ukulele.
He
It was
actually
fantastic.
he actually did a podcast before this, and about as many people were watching.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I actually did one.
Zero.
I did
Yeah.
one. All this. All this for what?
You can get like a whole laugh, canned laughter in the back.
I have it.
Yeah, no, he's got it. Yeah,
That's
it's
applause.
there.
Oh no.
That's
There
it.
you go.
That's
Yeah,
the one.
I got it all. We
That's
got it
why he
all
wanted
here.
to transition to podcast.
Yeah, yeah,
Get a little
yeah.
bit more control
So
of
I
the
could-
response.
Troy, I got a question for it. How come women
all it
don't wear
takes.
stockings anymore?
Is this question just for Troy?
No, it's for him too because he's older. He's like me. I remember stockings, and now they don't wear stockings.
See, I'm not one of those guys that like
In the movies
lingerie
I
or
watched,
nothing.
they did.
I just prefer naked.
No, but stockings were when they were out, like dressed up. That wasn't anything to do with naked.
I think it is.
But
That's the problem.
No, we're not talking about the things that you watch.
Well, Anthony
With the
watches it on porno sites.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
watch
yeah.
it. No, yeah, you're
Yeah.
watching the porno.
And
I'm
you
not
know what?
talking
I
about
don't,
that.
I don't
pantyhose
like it.
type of
I don't
thing?
like
Yeah,
that.
like a
saying.
pantyhose stocking.
You know what one of my pet peeves is you see a woman wearing pantyhose and open-toed shoes. Like,
That's weird. That's weird. That's just weird.
yeah, I agree. I think
Who
it's
does
fucking-
that?
People do that.
Really?
I think it's
But
disgusting.
who wears stockings anymore? Like the old ladies?
Yeah, the old ladies.
I
you
don't
see,
think
like,
they do it in Florida because I think it's more of a comfort thing. I think it's because it's cooler without.
Is it
them, I
warmer
think.
up there? Is that what they use it for? Because
I think that's
my
why,
wife's. If you ever, I asked her, and she said, "Have you ever wore stockings?" I'm like, "Well, no. I mean, if you want me to, I
I
can do it
remember.
tonight."
I remember as a
Don't lie.
kid they used to
you
like
lied to your wife, dude.
at the
If
store.
my
They
wife
used to have
wants-
that whole rack of a bunch of little egg-shaped cartons.
exactly.
And
Where
it was
are
like
they?
all the different shades.
So where are they?
Remember
What happened to them?
leg? What they call
Leg.
they were-
Leg.
Legs.
Legs, yeah, legs.
Egg-shaped
Little
container.
eggs. I mean, back in the day, I remember like my grandmothers and
That's where
those
modesty
people,
was
like,
still in play.
No,
I guess my
if you
mom,
went
too.
to church, I mean, you probably didn't. You're heathen. But back when, and there was like a lot of, they all had.
everybody had stockings.
Yeah, but their dresses were past their knees though. Now
No,
you
not
walk
really.
in and they got their ass.
No, and the
hanging out.
ladies who went to church were wearing stockings. A lot of them were wearing
Those were the
stockings
old
too.
ladies. They used to roll them up to their calf.
Oh, I thought we were talking.
I think it's I think it also got expense because you notice like sometimes when they're putting them on, they get a run, like the fingernail catches
Yeah,
or
but how-
whatever.
Well, too many
I think it's
people.
got
were
You get
creating-
like one
also.
use out of them.
Dude,
It's like
yeah,
there's a disposable.
exactly.
Well, you just use those for over your head then.
That's what I'm saying. Too many
man.
And you
people.
use it to rob
Too
the
many
bank,
people
yeah,
use them
to
to
rob the
rob convenience
convenience
stores.
Yeah. Well, can you still buy them? Are the eggs still out there?
I haven't.
I don't know if
seen
the
an
egg still makes the egg, but they still sell them. I
Do
think
you
it's
want-
more
I'm sure
of a
they still
comfort
sell
thing
'em.
also.
In a
I think they
costume
still
store.
sell them. I think
it's
I
too
definitely
hot.
think they sell.
Can
sell
you
'em.
can you order me a large?
Yeah, but now I think they got smart. Now I make it where the foot comes out. It's just like a loop underneath the foot,
Let's
like a
get back
strap.
to the whole Let's get back to the whole thing with the stockings and the open shoes. That's weird. Yeah, that's-
I agree. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. I see
you
it. I
see
almost
that a
want to
lot?
throw up.
But
Do you
isn't
see that a lot?
No,
But isn't that
but
just
when
like
I see it, that's why it stands out. It reminds me of
isn't that like
Ohio.
a sock? Can't they just? Isn't that like their sock?
yeah, but they should be wearing with open
Yeah.
toed shoes. He's right.
Exactly.
But like you know how
Clothes.
you know how guys wear socks with slides.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
that's-
Also, what
right,
the hell
well,
is that
definitely.
with these guys?
No,
Yeah.
what's
What, you
worse
do
is
that, Anthony?
socks
What do you
with Tevas.
Let me get off this.
He's probably
Get
got
that-
this shit now.
Oh, come on, man.
It's
What
cold
are you
out.
hanging out with? What are you hanging out? What are you hanging out on the corner?
Dude, I live in Florida, dude.
It's raining.
So why are you wearing socks? Just wear the slides.
Well, it's raining out.
Shoes, buddy.
I know.
Shoes.
Well, you don't wear flip flops.
No, I don't own flip flops.
You don't own flip flops.
I don't either.
I own slides. I own slides to
Yeah,
go to
slides.
the pool.
Yeah.
To go to the pool. That's the only time I'll wear them. Men should not be showing their feet in public. I'm sorry. That's like guys. I hope none of you do this. Guys who wear jeans and flip flops, fucking shoot them on sight. Really.
I don't even own a pair of jeans.
I
You don't have a
don't own
That's right.
flip flops. I really don't. I don't own flip flops.
Yeah, I
that
kind
whole
of.
flip flop noise is stupid. I don't get it. It's fucking dumb. It's just I don't know. If, I wear slides to the pool. That's it. Because just in case I don't want to wear. In case somebody drops a glass or something, I don't want to cut your foot open or whatever. And to the beach. I wear slides at the beach.
To the beach.
That's it.
Nah.
I don't own flip flops. Yeah.
I like it. I've had some nice
Let
flip
me see those
flops.
slides with the sneaker. What do you got? Like white socks on too? What
No.
do you wear?
No,
What do you got? Black socks like an old
Yeah.
man?
These are
No,
Under
Let me
Armour.
see the sock.
Uh,
What are those?
no, it's just
What
a-
is
oh,
that?
dude,
Reebok?
black.
What is that?
Just a
Let's not
black
get to his
sock.
underwear.
Look at
It's just a
those
black
at the
sock. What do you?
outlet over
What's
there.
what's
Don't get
next?
carried away.
What's
Let me
next?
see
You want to see the
those.
tag on my
He wants
briefs?
his boxers.
Let me see
I
that
don't wear
slide
boxers.
again. Let me see.
Boxers
Let me
or
see that
briefs?
slide. Let me
Skip.
see that slide.
Boxers or briefs? Don't worry. About it.
I wear like the briefs like the
Hey,
Tommy
The boxer
Johns.
briefs.
You white
The
front
boxer
or
briefs
front or
like the
back?
Tommy Johns. So my boys.
Front or back? I need some help.
All right.
I don't
You know-
like my
yeah,
boys
wait, you
flopping
see
in the
these?
briefs.
There's a new brand. I forget what the freaking name of it is. Where it's got the pouch for your nutsack.
Yeah, I saw that.
You see that? I mean, I don't know.
It
I
actually
don't know if
has
that's
a separate
good.
pouch.
Yeah, it's like
You can
they
place
slip
them
into
in
like a
there.
little pouch. What the hell's the name of
place
them?
them in
Shine.
Bullshit. That's what it is. That's what I call it. No, they
It's a
call it
gimmick. You know what I'm
Banana
talking
ball
hammock.
about?
What is
sack or
it
ball
called?
something.
Yeah, they do. They call it ball sack.
Yeah, something like that. Or
I
ball.
gotta Google this now.
Comfy
Hold on.
balls.
Yeah, comfy balls.
Ball
Well,
sack
not that I want to
underwear.
get off this
Hold on.
subject, but I do have a little story. It's one of the
I-
two I want to tell. It's about balls.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Rip. Let it rip.
Jeez.
Let it go.
So last night I was on the phone a couple hours. My wife comes out yelling at me. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You got to get inside. So I go take a shower. Taking a shower. I get out of the shower. All of a sudden I see blood everywhere. So I'm checking my hands because I was working outside. Checking my foot. Did I cut something? My legs. Just like blood everywhere. I clean it up and I walk and there's like more blood. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like,
Are you on your
looking around.
period? Did you have your period?
No, I'm looking around. No, exactly. That's what I felt. I was like, what is going
Well,
on?
were you bleeding from your
Coming out
rectum?
your ass?
No.
Wait,
so
I
all
want to
of a-
hear. Is this a real story? Or
Yeah,
This is a real story. This happened
This
last
is
night.
how
Wait, I
yeah,
gotta
They're always
hear
real.
this.
Troy it is.
Now I
Yeah.
Always
gotta
real,
hear
dude.
this. Go ahead.
So all of a sudden, I'm like licking around. I'm trying to figure out
Licking?
what's
You just
looking
go look.
around.
Okay.
Looking.
Yeah,
Who you
and so like
looking?
I lift up my nutsack to try to get a better view of like anything in between my legs, and all of a sudden there's blood squirting out of my nuts, and I'm like,
Do you
what is
shave?
going
Were
on?
you shaving?
No,
in there?
that's what that again. You would think I got nicked or something, but I
Manscaping
didn't
or
even do
something?
that. No, that wasn't the session. So there's like a little pinhole. It must have been right on an artery, and it just kept squirting blood. So I
But
get
how do you get a pinhole in your nutsack?
I don't even know.
Wait, I got it here. So there's like blood. Go
What,
ahead,
are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you doing acupuncture on your balls?
No,
What do
you would think so, and it's just going everywhere, and it just keeps coming, and
No,
so
We
don't
got,
use
like, a
that
pin
word.
to
This is a
pin
joke.
in
This
your-
has got to
new
be a
underwear.
joke. It's
New
got to be a
underwear?
joke.
what's
Listen,
that?
New underwear. There was a pin.
No,
or
I
something in your
Maybe it
barely
was a-
even wear those.
how long are your nails, dude? You're down there. Look like a bunch of women's
Scratching
nails. You
your
need to
balls
trim
again?
those.
What's that? So no, I'm like, so I'm using the towel. I'm trying to figure it out. So I get some toilet paper.
Talking
think
to the
you-
microphone.
Think you put some pressure on it? You know, like you get a wound on your arm.
Yeah.
I take it off. There's blood going everywhere, and I'm like, what
Still?
the fuck?
Well, when you bleed from the
So after like 20 minutes, there's blood everywhere. And
Does
I'm
that
like,
happen
do I
a lot
want to
to
wake
you?
my wife up? She's already yelling at me because she's like, I got a headache. My toe hurts. Whatever fucking shit is. So I don't want to wake her up.
Well, there's no reason. What's she gonna do?
No,
Suck,
that
you know,
might
suck
be-
the
I need
to
blood
know.
out?
that might be the only way she'll get her to touch
get
your
it sucked
balls.
the blood out.
Snake bite.
Yeah, honey.
I try
I've
to
been
clean
bit
it
by a
up as
snake.
much as I can, and I'm pretty anal neat.
Wait, I
neat
got to
freak.
hear this. Go ahead.
So I go and clean it up as much as I thought I could. I wad up some toilet paper, wrap my nuts with that, and I'm like, I just got to go lay down. Maybe I got to put my, you got to elevate, right?
You're gonna elevate your nutsack. What are you gonna do? Stick your. Okay, keep.
So I lay down, and I'm just
Let him
thinking,
talk. He'll kill himself.
and
Let
I'm
him
just
talk.
thinking, I put on some blue shorts. Normally I don't wear any shorts, but I'm like, I got to have some extra protection. These white sheets are gonna get ruined. And so all of a sudden I wake up in the morning. She's in the bathroom already, and she's like, "What the fuck happened in here?" There's blood all over the white towels and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I wanted to wake you up. I didn't. I got a hole in my nuts or something. It's just like going everywhere. So I'm like, now it prompted me to think about it. I'm like, let me check and see.
Well, yeah, you
if
got to
it's-
check it.
Yeah, so I pull it back. There's not very much blood. I'm like, all right, I'm good. And she can see me through the mirror while she's getting ready. She can't see all of me. She just sees the lower half of me looking at my nuts. So she's sitting there laughing at me. And I said, here. I said, you can see the hole. Come look at this. She's like, I don't want to look at it.
Oh my god.
So I finished up. I look good, right? So I get up to go take a piss. I'm taking a piss. The blood starts squirting everywhere again. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I just hit the right artery, and I don't know what I hit it with, but
This
something.
was a true story.
This literally happened. You can, if you were at my house right now, that white towel is still hanging there.
Well, why don't you wheel your pants down? Let's see
Welcome
the
to
hole.
the Oddfathers
It's like a
podcast.
little
Where was it
pinhole. It was
from?
just.
We want
I have no clue.
We want to see it. Show
It's
the
a,
pinhole.
It's a
Show
pinhole
the
in the
pinhole.
perfect place, right
Show
on an
us.
artery.
Let me see. Show us.
Show the pinhole.
You won't
Show
be
it.
that
Yes,
impressed.
yes. Let me see.
Show the nutsack.
Move the
There's so
camera.
many- there's so many-
Anthony, move the camera.
No, listen. If I had a budget and multiple cameras, believe me, I would have had one down there already.
You don't know what this was from, and you didn't
No.
go to the hospital or anything.
No, I
to
thought
find
so.
out
I'm
what the
going
hell
through my
this
head
is?
of all the doctors I could call, and I told my wife
How bad?
one of my son's
bad could it have
friends is a penis doctor. So I'm like, I almost called Carter's dad, and she's like, leave him alone. Don't bother him about this. And I'm like, I'm bleeding down there. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you just scratch your dick or something, or your balls.
No, it's a pinhole.
Is it your?
How do you know
Taint?
it's a pinhole? You can actually see it.
Yeah,
How
it's
can
like
you
this-
See the blood's gushing out of it.
Because as soon as I wipe the blood, you see it, and then it squirts
All right,
again.
hold on.
I think that's why it was squirting. It's like almost you tighten the hose so
getting
it like
nauseous.
This happened
sprays
last
more.
night.
I'm gonna go down.
Literally this morning, like
And
2,
you're
3
okay
o'clock in the
today?
morning.
It's not bleeding anymore.
Are you bleeding?
I was
well, the chair
fearful.
is
What
red, so
What
it
color are
doesn't
those
matter.
chairs, Anthony?
Yeah,
that
I
you're
mean
sitting
they're
on?
red. Thank
I
God.
was fearful I was going to bleed out in the midst of the night.
Okay, so here's my theory.
Not scared enough to go to the hospital,
Can
though. I noticed.
Can I just stop this
Let me just put
disgusting
on
story?
blue underwear and go to bed. Yeah, that'll help. me.
Please go to.
Put some fucking duct
Please
tape
go
on
to
that
the
shit.
hospital
Why did you
with a
have to
pinhole in your
emphasize that
balls.
The shorts were blue. What difference does that make? I don't understand.
Because they weren't white, so it absorbed the
Oh,
blood.
so any other color besides white. So
Well,
yeah,
it could be
Anthony,
black,
go.
but the blue ones were on top.
You started this.
Okay.
Who asked about? How did this come?
Okay.
Speaking of
Hold on,
balls,
hold on,
we were
hold on,
talking
hold
about
on,
the
hold on,
underwear
hold
with the
on.
ball package.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
That's right, Anthony.
So
Go ahead.
Troy, I'm thinking maybe you sleeping. You might have had like a little pimple down there somehow.
No, it's smaller than a pimple.
You scratched a little pimple.
No, this is like not even a pimple.
And
This
you
is like
scratched
literally you
yourself.
walked
Not a
up and you
pimple,
just
a pimp.
poked me with a pin. Or I walked into like an agave or something and it just went through my shorts and I didn't
What?
realize it.
Well,
You got agaves over there, right? They got the big spine on it. Like I got a
But
bunch
you
of
would
them.
have felt
This
it.
is-
You didn't feel it.
That's what I'm saying. But I did drink a lot. You never know.
all right. So
Were
obviously,
they new? Did you have like new shorts on or something?
No.
Maybe there was a staple from the price tag or
No,
something?
the only thing I think is just so small. It's almost like it could have been like insulation, like a piece of fiberglass
Fiberglass?
from that. But I wasn't messing
on
with
your
insulation.
testicles.
Could the screwdriver that you were shoving in your ass maybe have done something to your balls when you pulled it out?
could
Did
the
you
gerbil-
accidentally miss?
Did
the
you miss?
gerbil
Just
have
yig it?
something in his hand?
Yeah,
maybe
the
like
gerbil. Did the
shoving
gerbil
it?
gnaw his way out?
It was a little gerbil with sharp
Very,
teeth.
very
So
small.
we didn't manscape yesterday. Maybe at
Small.
No,
Lowe's
nope. That was
manscaping?
yesterday wasn't the day.
You have a specific day for that?
Well, it all depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably going to
Jesus
skip
Christ.
this session because
I wouldn't
of
want-
the small
I wouldn't want
pinhole in
that.
his nutsack.
Oh my God.
So wait. So now, your wife didn't say go to the hospital. Go to
No,
the
I mean you're not going to go to
ER
the
or
hospital for a
anything?
little pinhole in your. It's very. There's a lot of
He
blood
was
vessels there.
bleeding.
It's going to
You
bleed a
didn't-
lot.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
white
he said
and I have
he was
insurance.
bleeding.
You know how much the hospital's going to cost me over a pinhole in my nuts?
I would have. Then how come you didn't go to like what is it, the urgent care or something or whatever?
Yeah, fuck that.
No, we're not
Yeah,
doing
put
that.
this-
As of
him
right-
on
Put
the
a
table.
Band-Aid on it.
Right? Could you put up? Yeah.
That's
put
what my
Fucking
wife said.
Band-Aid
How about
on
this?
it, you know?
My
How about
wife
this?
said put a Band-Aid on it too, and it's like Band-Aids are not really made for nuts.
You just they're
Step-dick
fine.
pencil.
Put one on
They
there.
get bigger and smaller
How do
throughout
you
the
pull
day.
it
There's
off
no
then?
grip.
Steptic
Gotta be some hair
pencil,
down
like
there.
what
How
you
do
do
you
when you
pull it
cut
off?
yourself for a shave. That white chalk steptic pencil. You put that
Septic
right on
pencil.
there. It's going to sting.
But you got to go up and get
Not
one.
that I would know.
I don't have one. Do you have one?
I don't even shave.
It's obvious.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't
Anthony,
shave?
I have,
Oh, you mean your
Anthony, I
beard?
have one.
Hold on.
I
What do you
still
mean you
have
don't
one.
shave? You don't shave what? Your face?
Yeah.
Of course you do. You have to trim it.
No, I use clippers. I never use a razor.
How does a clipper? What do you do? Oh, you just.
Very
buzzes
meticulous.
He buzzes.
Yeah, I got blonde hair, so it doesn't like show up.
No, but if I want to get
I
any
get
kind
it.
of a definition, I have to use a razor.
Anthony's not like me and you. We got to use the sideburn trimmer when we shave just to get rid of 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah,
It's
no.
not that bad.
Well,
No,
I mean,
my hair grows,
'cause
but
we're
it's
grease
blonde,
balls.
so it just kind of I get a little more extra freedom. I got a little extra time.
yeah. Please, I have to manscape. It'll look like Rumpelstiltskin down there with.
That fucking beard doesn't look blonde.
It's turning gray.
Well, he's got.
I mean,
it's
what the
gray
fuck?
and
It's
red
bleeding.
and
He's
blonde. I mean, it's
It
a.
was shooting up everywhere.
He
last
keeps saying
night.
blonde.
I didn't
It's
clean
like
it
a-
off
It
yet.
isn't blonde.
He's got like a
It's not
potpourri.
blonde.
He's got a
It's like
potpourri
reddish
of.
brown.
No. My wife said we own a
It's
hair
fucking
salon,
red.
so it's my hair is just a
color
darker
your
shade of
face?
blonde.
So wait, so your wife colors your beard?
No, but if you see in a wheel of tone, I'm considered a blonde.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't go down this rabbit hole,
Yeah,
dude.
please.
Wait a
Let the
second,
rabbit
wait a
skip.
second.
Let the
Skip.
rabbit die.
Yeah.
Skip.
I'm
Skip,
still
please.
trying to figure
Skip.
out. I'm still
Let
trying to
the
figure out
rabbit
why
die.
you had
No.
to. Why you had to make sure I knew the shorts were blue because they weren't white. That was
Oh
one.
no! Oh, you don't even understand.
And now, you see, he had to give us the disclaimer. My wife owns a salon. That's why we have a wheel of color. Otherwise, I would have said, "Why the fuck do you have a wheel of color?"
Because he's a fag.
But I like the way he sets it
Stop.
up, though. But
Hey,
wait,
that's not
Troy, I
nice.
gotta
Am I
admit,
allowed
he
to say
set it up
fag?
very
Can you say
nicely.
fag?
No.
I think you can.
I don't
say
think you
Trump,
can.
Trump, fag, fag.
It's
No,
like
I
say
got
it.
to admit, you set it up very nicely, though. With the
Yeah,
because I would
that
have
was
said,
nice.
"What's the wheel of color?" But you gave me the disclaimer that my wife has a salon, so that's why we own a wheel of color.
Well, see,
Oh, yeah.
Let's
that's
get back to now.
No, it's
the
gonna
wheel
take.
of-
No, let's not-
I can explain that because it's just like earlier.
I can explain.
No. You can't listen. You have to learn. Listen.
I want you to
I
feel
love you.
like you were there.
No. You have to
You
skip.
do.
Yeah,
You
skip.
paint
No.
the
Skip.
picture.
Okay,
you're
what's your other
keep-
My
story?
words
keep-
are.
you keep
Troy,
your-
let's
didn't
get
you have
off
another-
your
yeah.
bleeding balls. And do you have another story you said or not?
Paint
Are we
some
done?
picture.
So
I
good.
like
This is
that.
so nice to be back.
Are we done with your other story? Or are we going to
No,
talk
I
about
didn't even
Gats?
enter that one yet.
Is it just as good?
Oh, every story I have is good.
What about
We're
Matt
we're
Gates?
still talking about
Yeah.
the
What
hole
about?
in his
Hold on.
nuts?
What about Matt
No,
Gates?
this has
What about
nothing to
Matt
do with my
Gates? I
nuts.
think they're getting rid of Matt Gates.
Yeah, he
Speaking
ain't
of
no
Matt
mess.
Gates,
Really?
I think they're going to get rid of him. I think this was a. I
that
think
was
they
a good
knew it.
segue from bleeding balls
Well, how
to
are we
Matt
gonna
why
get
Gates.
would
out
you
of it?
think? Why would you think? Let me ask you a question. Let me
Thank
ask
you,
your
God.
opinion. Because why would I
Well,
was
hurry up because we're going to
questioning,
answer you.
Why was Trump even considering? I don't know.
I
Oh,
think,
I got an
I
answer
think
for
he
that.
wants him out of the Congress, and then this way he can go and he goes and he's on. He's done.
I
'Cause
think
he already
I think,
resigned.
I think there's a couple different things. There's reason for doing it. It was a win-win for him. Number one, he's not going to get approved.
Right, and
so
he
then
says
he
he
can
can
throw
do it.
up and say,
Right.
"Listen, I'm sacrificing one of mine, so the next one you got to take." That's number one. But number two, Gates is very controversial in the Congress.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a way to get him out if he didn't get passed through. So it makes everybody happy.
Well, I kind of heard the
put the
theory
clamp
that
in or
if
something
you
on
if
it,
you
or
don't
music
choose
or
him,
something.
you've got to accept the next one. I kind of heard that theory.
So I
But
think
you
it's a
gotta-
combination of the two. So
I
it's a
think
win-win.
they wanted to get rid of him. I think they want to get rid of him in the Congress, and he knows he's not going to get through.
That
And,
one
and
I
we
didn't hear
tried.
yet.
Really?
That
So
makes
you think
sense
it's a
also.
it was a planned
That
thing?
makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And
he
it
resigns
really-
and goes
And what
away.
Gates gets out of it is
Really?
his whole case gets dropped. So that goes
Right.
away. That's
He
his
saves
reward for
face.
falling on his sword.
Yeah,
He walks out saving face.
he'll go
exactly.
be a county
Look at
commissioner.
this.
Saving face. He
You heard it first.
sacrifices himself.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, no one heard it first here on the Oddfathers
No, but
podcast.
that makes sense though. He's a sacrifice. He
sacrifice,
sacrifices
exactly.
himself. There's
listen, I'm
there's
kinda
no
crazy.
blemish on his record.
I kind of like the guy.
Exactly.
So, but
that's my
but,
theory.
you
See,
know,
I thought he would have. I thought he was going to be like a pit bull.
But for that
You know?
position, to him to offer that position, that's too big. There's no way.
That's what I mean. I mean,
It's too
Trump
big.
was making this decision. I'm like, wait, I could see RFK. I
Yeah.
can see I can
Vivek-
see Elon
Vivek,
Musk. I can
Musk,
see everybody else.
yeah.
Vivek.
I can see
Vivek.
Vivek.
Both
I can-
Tulsi and Gats are
Tulsi.
the two that probably not going to pass.
I can see that, but when he said Getz, I'm like, this is that friggin' guy that was
Yeah.
sleeping with the underage girl.
Right, with the
So,
hair.
okay,
with the
okay.
hair. I was thinking
Allegedly,
the hair.
everything
allegedly,
else with the-
okay.
allegedly.
Supposedly, they did an investigation. That's why I was telling you that Sonny Hostin on The View had to get up They said something, and then they came back. I think it was the same show. Came back from a commercial break, and they had to make a legal disclaimer. They said we have to announce this legal, and she was, you could see it was killing her to say what she was saying, but she said this, and this. The FBI looked into it, and they found there was nothing. There was no case. There was nothing. No charges were brought. Nothing. And then Whoopi goes, "Now we have to go to a break."
Yeah, the View's biggest payroll is in their legal department.
Dude, they were having
I can imagine.
The Congress was
Right.
having an investigation on him 3 days before he resigned. It was coming
they
up.
were supposed to release. They were supposed to release the report the day before or the day
2 days
afterwards.
before or something like
No,
that.
so he resigned
resigned
the day or two before it was coming out, so he can get by with not doing it. He says, "Fuck it, release it." And the reality
No.
of it is this: release the report because everything he's already been slammed for anyways. It's not like they came up and it was like, oh,
Something
it was
different.
two
Right,
17-year-olds.
right.
So he's already through the public opinion getting drugged through the woods or the ditch. It doesn't even matter.
He was guilty before proven. Yeah, he was
No,
guilty.
no,
before
okay,
he
so
ever was
listen,
getting out.
you do so, okay. This happened allegedly in 2017. Think about it. Any one of us, something happened 7 years ago.
You don't remember screwing a 17-year-old?
No. Let's just say, okay, if the person,
You know he'd remember it.
She told me she was older.
Yeah.
listen, she
I didn't
looked.
check
She,
her
she
license.
said she was 19. No, 19 is
Well,
too early. Oh my
but
God, no,
wasn't
that's
that
creepy.
Part of it also, he was under the assumption she was older.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's somebody who came out. That's why this whole thing is going. Somebody came out that they saw it.
She said
happen.
they saw it after he screwed her.
The woman who
Yes.
ratted him out
Yes.
was with him too.
Yes.
Oh, see,
It
I
came
didn't know
out
that.
and said, "Oh, then I saw him screwing
Oh, so
my
this
friend."
was like a lover's triangle,
Yes.
jealousy type of thing.
Yes.
All right, why'd she wait 7 years to come out and say
Well, I
it?
don't know if it's been 7 years.
The
happened in
17-year-old
yes.
admitted there was an affair going
No,
on.
I don't know. I don't know that. I
This
don't know
happened
the
in 2007. This happened in
This is the
2017.
one-
Think
was
about
also-
everything
this
that's
was just
come out on
hearsay.
everybody. It's the same thing where it's like somewhere back in high school you did X, Y, and Z. Therefore, I mean, think of the Supreme Court nominees that we've gone through in the past during
am I
Trump's
going
term.
through?
and,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're bringing up shit that
I need
happened
another
20 years ago, and they don't even remember it. And you're looking at this lady, and you're like,
pee.
I would have never even slept with her anyways.
Go.
Well, look at
But
the
they're
other
coming
one.
up with these
We need to wrap
stories.
it.
This is the one that came out against Trump also, like towards the at the end of the election, that he molested her or something
E.
25
Jean
years
Carroll?
ago. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
25 years later, she wasn't half bad looking.
And he
but
has
still,
and he had to
25
pay in
years
civil court. And he
later.
had to pay. It's ridiculous.
How old was Monica when
Guys?
Bill
We
Clinton?
get screwed.
How
Yes,
old
she
was
had to be
Monica when
early
Lewinsky-
20s. 22
I mean, well,
probably.
she-
No,
Okay, so
Monica
she
was
was-
29, I think.
So she was
She was that
she
old.
was legal age.
She was old enough to get blowjobs.
She was young.
She was young or old? Which one?
No, she was young. I thought, but I thought
think?
20.
I thought she
think
was
29 's
22.
young.
Oh no, I thought she was
Oh,
young.
wow.
I
younger
think she
than
was
that?
29.
No, I thought she was like
I thought she
23
was
or something.
Early 20s.
Early 20s. Look it
Because
up.
she was an intern. How many 29-year-old interns are out there
I don't-
still
I
working
don't-
for free?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
maybe you're
That's
right.
right. Yeah, she was an intern, so she's
I don't know.
Probably
I don't,
was still in
I don't
school.
get enough blowjobs to know how old they are. I have no fucking idea. It's never changed
allegedly.
I
from
can't remember the last time I got a blowjob in the White House.
you
Yeah,
know
it's been
from
a while.
21 to 60. They're all the
No, but
same
think
to
about
me.
it. Think about it. We get screwed. How many times does a guy sue a girl? Sue a girl. You don't have to just ask him. You're in the shotgun seat.
I just asked him.
No, I know. How many times do guys sue take a famous
is she?
person to court and say she sexually assaulted me?
They don't do it to women.
It's gonna start happening more.
They don't do it to women. They do it to men. They don't do it
I
to
thought
women.
it's
They do it
teachers.
to men, though.
No.
No, I was gonna say that's like the 17-year-old that fucks his math teacher. And then
Exactly.
all of a sudden, like he comes
No,
out and he's
'cause
like,
I don't
I
want you to
feel
knock
bad
over your
about
beer.
myself. No way, he's out there giving high fives to his buddies.
Exactly.
I was in high
It's
school.
not. Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not
yeah.
going to the police about it.
A high school male teacher sleeping with an underage student female is friggin' off the charts.
It's off the
High
charts.
school
So are the
student
ratings for shows like
sleeping
that.
with his female teacher, he's right. Everybody's high-fiving and patting him on the back. But they come out against men. Men come out against men. Look at the actor. What the heck's his name? Come on. The one that
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. All right, that kid made allegations that Kevin Spacey attacked him and everything else, and destroyed his career. Men come out against men; they don't come out against women. I don't know why.
Well,
but
Spacey
you're right,
can't.
it may start
When he
happening
puts his
more and
cock in the guy, it's fucking.
Well,
what you-
the
I
guys,
mean, he fucked that guy. He fucked both those boys. A few of them, Spacey did.
Wait, I thought they'd come out and they said that wasn't true or he was
Bullshit.
exonerated
These
or something.
Kids,
There
Well,
was
we
another actor too. Who was the other actor? Alleged
They're all
tax.
they're all fucking. Too.
Oh,
saying
jeez, you're
that
just
they
on a
raped
tear.
him and everything
Well, it's true.
else.
I mean, I'm not
But
on
they
a
come
tear.
out against
Didn't do
men.
it.
Men don't come out against women. Men come out against men.
I didn't do it. Okay, how's another thing? Okay, transgender men in women's bathrooms. For me, it's a no. But we were just talking about how come it's never the other way?
Trans
Women
women
want to go in the men's room.
They go in the men's room.
Why don't they want to go in the men's room? Why don't we? Why isn't there a fight over that? Because you know why? Because we don't give a shit. That's why.
We don't care.
No.
We don't care.
What are you
But you
doing in
wanna
there,
know
They
Bob?
something? Wait
also
a
don't want to
second.
come in there.
No, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Imagine.
Hold on. You're a parent.
It's a
all right? You
slippery
guys are
slope.
I have no kids, so you guys are parents. All right. You're at school. You're with your son. All right. Your son just went into the men's room, and a woman went into the men's room also. What's your take on that?
Well, it depends on how old he is.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
I would too, but
And what kind of package he has.
15-year-old. You're the father of a 15-year-old son.
Sorry.
15-year-old can handle it.
You're at the mall. Your son went into the men's room, and 2 seconds later, a woman followed him in.
A 15-year-old can handle it. I'd be
I
like,
have a 27-year-old. When he walks out, I'm like, what? Did you see
You
that
think-
fucking chick
you
walking
think-
in
wait,
there?
wait,
What
wait,
the
wait,
fuck?
You're the
wait.
father of a 15-year-old.
You think a 15-year-old would be able to like? All right, this is no. It doesn't bother me.
Especially now. I don't
Well,
think
maybe
it bothers
now.
me.
But now you're talking about a double standard. Now you're the father of
No
a
shit.
15-year-old girl.
If a girl totally different, I totally
You're at
agree.
the mall.
I totally agree.
Your daughter just went into the ladies' room, and some guy just followed her in.
Okay.
You're going to go in there and beat the shit out of
Yeah,
him,
well-
or drag him out in the hall and say, "What the fuck?" Are you
That's because a
doing?"
15-year-old boy should be able to handle himself.
Well, there's a
That's
saying, right? There's a saying: when you have a boy, you have to worry about one penis. When you have a girl, you have to worry about them all.
Many people. You're right. You're right.
No, I don't. I don't see why you would want to do that. Why does your whatever you're going through supersede the rights of somebody who's not going through what you're going through or thinks that they're different gender than they are?
gave
Why?
them a choice. They made a solution. Just put in a family restroom. You see in the mall, you have all these family restrooms. All right, that should be the transgender bathroom. All right, one person at a time. Go in, do your business, and come out. Don't follow my 15-year-old daughter into the restroom because I'll be right behind you,
Right.
dragging you out by your fucking shirt.
See,
by your
that's the
collar.
thing, and just borders and all. Again, that's what bothered me about these women saying, you know, you fucking voted against our freedom. No, I voted for your safety. I voted for you to be free, to be able to walk in a neighborhood, you to be able to do things without worrying that some illegal maniac is gonna take your life and take you away from us. Right? I mean, I want a secure country. And again, it's not just me. It's overwhelmingly. I mean, that map was red. The people are speaking against this stuff. It's the loudest voices, and that's why I feel they pander to them, like Kamala and all, and they pander to the trans. Because they scream the loudest.
The whole
People,
woke,
they
the whole
scream.
woke community.
They scream the loudest. We don't really scream. We squawk, but I think this is our way, our version of like screaming about enough. We've had enough, and we
They went
voted.
too far too fast. Obama did, and that's why Trump was even elected. Trump's been
Yep.
talking about running for presidency since the 80s. Could never even
Fathom it.
Never even possibly even get a chance until Obama took things so far left so fast. You're like, fuck it, let's bring
agree.
the other guy in and take it equally as far right.
Agree.
Yeah, and even look
agree.
in sports now, they've had it. Like they're doing the Trump dance in just about every sport.
I feel bad for these kids who spent their whole lives, all right, trying to excel in their sport, and then some trans guy comes in
Oh, that's
and
bullshit. See,
and makes them and just the next thing you know, it's all about the trans guy and even anything
It's
to
just-
do with any
it's-
girls'
yeah.
sports.
I think you're going to see
Volleyball,
that stop. I don't think you're going to
softball,
see that.
baseball. I hope not. Either create a whole new league,
Right. The whole
give
new,
them their own
yeah.
trans league. You got the
Yeah, but
men's
there's
league,
only
the
two
boys
of them.
league.
There won't even be enough.
I mean,
for
how
'em.
many trans
Exactly.
people really want to play sports? You know,
Nobody thinks it's an issue.
right.
They made it
Girls basketball can't even get watched. How do you think trans basketball is going to go?
Is there a thing?
You're
that
right.
Trans basketball?
It's all about two people, and it really shouldn't have been an issue. It became an issue, and even Biden played it up. What was the girl's name? The girl that he traded, the lesbian female basketball
Grinder.
The black girl,
Brittany Griner.
Exactly.
Grinders.
Traded her
Griner,
for an
yeah.
arms dealer. For an arms dealer.
Yeah. And now
The
he's
only
back
reason
out there
why they
whacking people
traded
out.
her was because black, female, lesbian. That was it. That covered all the bases. Covered all. Everybody loved Biden.
Well, there was a white guy that was in there. They didn't let him out. You know that.
Is he still
was a
there?
serviceman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still there?
I don't know.
He was a
No, I think
no. They got him
out.
They got him out.
for
Well, I
treason.
think he's out.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there a POW in there also? Somebody that was serving our country, and they picked him up, and he wouldn't trade. He wouldn't trade for him.
Right,
but
he wouldn't
traded
say
this
anything.
Girl. Yeah, he traded this friggin'
Fucking
girl
ridiculous.
for an arms dealer.
For
all right,
publicity.
Because he checked all the boxes: black, lesbian, whatever, female. Checked all the boxes. for
Well, hopefully
publicity.
that ain't gonna happen anymore.
And that's when it all started.
People like Megan Rapinoe, the soccer chick, like she's out there and she's like, I'm all for trans people playing in the game. She can't even compete in the women's league right now, and she wants to bring dudes in there. They're losing to high school male teams, and they want to bring trans people in there. She's just for the rights. She's saying because it's like cool and it's whatever, and she knows that she's at her end of her career, so she don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
she
It
don't
just
care.
makes
She's
it cool.
She's
Doesn't
done.
care after this.
How old is she?
She's
Probably-
done.
She's probably 40 now, I bet.
40.
38,
Wow.
40, I bet. Oh,
What
on that
happened to
note
that
of
girl?
age.
What happened to that girl?
Oh, she's still out there.
Grimes? No,
She's
no,
still
the
out-
other one. No, Anthony,
Grimes?
the basketball player. Yeah, what
She's
happened?
playing.
I don't know.
She's
She
playing.
plays.
No, she's playing.
But there's no stories about her or anything else anymore. That's
Nah,
it.
I don't know.
Died.
I don't know.
Her and her girl broke up, I heard. The one that was like waiting for, that was all on television, that fat black girl.
Yeah,
They broke up, I think.
the one that
too
was
bad.
always on TV saying,
that's-
"Oh, I hope the Biden administration brings her home. I miss her," and they broke up. That's like what's his press secretary. Her
Everything.
too.
Listen,
Checks
everything.
off all the
They're guilty of
boxes.
everything they accuse you of doing, of this, whatever. They lie. It's just not. There's nothing honest. That's what I'm saying. I just hate it. I'm just so happy that it's over. That people really woke up, and I still see people losing their shit online, unfriending people they've known for years. For years.
The ones shaving their heads. They're
No.
losing
But
their shit.
you're saying like because you can't. I mean, think about the mental state of an adult person, or anyone who just would lose their shit and not talk to someone because they voted for Trump.
What man is afraid to tell his wife he's not voting for Harris? I'm voting for Trump. I mean, what the fuck?
Did you
is
see
that
that
all about?
commercial? He's like
Yeah,
a
that's the
country
thing.
guy out hunting, and the other guy's a
Exactly.
mechanic.
Yeah. And they were all actors.
How much did those get paid?
They were all
I'm afraid.
actors.
They're actors. They're all paid actors. These aren't
Yeah.
real voters. Well, they vote, but these aren't real people. This isn't the guy next door. This is some out-of-work actor, and they gave him a job. Here, read this script, learn your lines. We'll see
Pretend
you
you're
tomorrow.
a country guy. You just killed
Yeah.
a deer.
Well, hell yeah.
Anthony.
Act like you got a truck.
I do have a truck.
Act like
I
you
got a truck, and I got
Then go home
I got
and tell
some
your
Bush
daughter you
beer.
voted
I
for
got Bush
Trump,
beer.
Anthony.
I just look at these cans. Aren't these cans great? The little camouflage
You're
can.
drinking Canadian beer.
Is it Canadian? No, this is Bush.
Oh, Bush. Is
Yeah.
that the can that turns colors when it's cold?
No,
No, that's
it's hard.
Coors.
It's just hard to
That's
see because it's
Coors.
camouflage.
That's Coors. I'm thinking of Coors. You're right.
Yeah. No.
The
Is
Rocky
that why
Mountains.
you drink Bush because you're on the West Coast?
No,
Busch
yeah.
Light?
He's doing it
No,
for his
because it's-
facade today.
Yeah.
Bush.
No, listen. A week
It's
in
part
the,
of him painting his picture.
a week in the woods with Buster, and a lot of things change.
Are you allowed to drink alcohol I mean, he's got it in his little koozie. Are you allowed to drink an
Yeah.
open container?
Yeah, I
like
guess.
that? On-
I guess
on
they
a-
smoke weed on podcasts.
Can you upload this? That's Mike Tyson. Can you? Let's not even go there. Can you upload this on YouTube and drink beer? I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we
They
do
don't
They
all
have
the
haven't
time.
taken us down
Just
for
wanna make
beer
sure.
yet.
No.
Yeah, we're still there for beer.
They took us down for vaccine conversations.
Right. Just remember, everything we
That's 'cause you
say
were
is
anti-vax,
allegedly.
that's why.
Everything is allegedly.
HIV's in the vaccine.
Allegedly.
Speaking of Mike
allegedly.
Tyson.
We just got taken down again.
Thanks, Buster. It's a
What
fucking
was that
hour and a
noise?
half, an hour and 15 minutes, and he comes up with
Vaccine.
7 words
I
that
heard
just
the
puts the whole
HIV's in it.
episode.
What was that sound? What was that?
What sound?
I heard it
You
too.
know, I heard a beat.
I think it's
like
rabbit
that.
songs. I got to
No,
pee.
Buster's always.
Somebody
or not, I'm
sent
sorry.
it a word. No,
Anthony
somebody-
always like kisses his lips. He like
Let's see.
snaps.
Yeah.
HIV.
No,
Was that me?
No, that's Anthony.
No, I
Vaccine.
didn't. Did I?
Yeah, you snap a lot.
HIV.
I was going to
I
say
heard
something, but
you.
he was talking.
Oh, maybe we were talking over each other. I just said
Really? You think you're
allegedly.
talking over each
Allegedly.
other?
We're not going to look. Skip. He's trying to get us to say it again. No. Allegedly.
I got to pee. I love y'all.
All right, you're out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Well, all right.
No, not y'all.
Are we done?
I just got to pee.
Oh, you coming back?
No, this is our opportunity to talk about Buster.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
talk about me. You'll be done.
No, we're done.
So now, who else? You said somebody else to stand up with you. Is that Buster or Troy?
No,
Did you
it was
say
just me and
somebody else?
Buster. Yeah, it was just
I
me and
said,
Buster.
Well, it was Buster then.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me. Troy,
Is
what do
it
you
pouring
do?
out?
Troy,
Oh man,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
what do you do besides pierce your nutsack?
we don't talk. We don't
And
talk
sweep
really.
up
We
at
don't
the
talk a lot
salon.
about business.
Sweep up at the salon.
I'm still trying to figure out what I do when I grow up,
Still
but
finding themselves. Still
more
finding
or less, I
themselves.
help people start businesses. I own an ad agency, and
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
contractor.
Oh, very nice.
He's
So
got a lot
my
of things
focus
going
is
on.
probably more. If I were to define it by one word, I'm a designer.
Okay. Anthony, you playing
Is
the
it
music because
entre-
the commercials coming on? What
No,
are we doing here?
no, we're playing the music because this is the extra.
I thought there was a commercial.
No. We're just. This is just background music that we use when the show is over.
Oh, so the show's over?
Yes.
It is. We're done.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
He's not coming back.
Oh,
Anthony,
you're
see you
taking a
later.
piss, I thought.
You know, we just need to also remember there are people in Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina that are still suffering
Oh, yeah.
out there.
That
and,
was a bit. We
and
got to talk
and,
about
and
that
FEMA,
later.
but
We
yeah,
gotta
we'll talk about that later. But
FEMA telling people. All right, cue the
well,
music. Cue
this
the
has been
music,
nice. This has
Anthony.
been good. And next week on Inside Politics,
Troy,
It was nice
gonna
meeting you.
Troy, I hope to see you soon.
yeah,
Hope to see you soon.
maybe
All
maybe
right?
we can convince him to tune in if we do one at night when he's
Go
walking
home
around.
tonight. Lay down with your legs up in the air. Let some air get to
please.
your nutsack. All right,
Please,
Heal
yeah,
like
We're
a
I hope-
cut.
40 episodes in, and my wife still doesn't even know I do this
He
show.
doesn't even know she does it. Maybe that's what gave him bloody balls.
Good meeting you.
Nice
All right,
meeting you.
See you
Skip.
later, pal.
All right,
Send me a
man.
link.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Peace, guys.